Hey, what's up? It's Roy here. So today I have two of the world's thinnest iPhone 14 cases that you can buy right now. They are from the company TAC, and as you can see, it is for my 14 Pro, but don't worry guys, if you have a 14, 14 Plus, or 14 Pro Max, they make these as well. They were kind enough to give me a custom URL as well, which is buyatac.com/Roy Flores. And if you follow that link in the description, your discount will automatically be applied at checkout, which is about 10%. So let's go ahead and take a real quick peek at what we got here. So we have two different cases here. One is the standard 2.0 case, as you can see here, which is an Onyx Black. They also did send their MagSafe Plus magnet in Onyx Black, which I will be applying in this video. That is a $9 accessory. And then I have the standard case 1.0 in Arctic White. So as far as the unboxing experience goes, you just slide it out. You have the packaging here. They put a couple stickers in there for you. So let's go ahead and open this. So there's Arctic White. So we'll put that to the side. We'll get out the MagSafe magnet there. And we also have our standard 2.0 case here. And here we go. So just looking at both of them, you can see that the standard 2.0 is a little bit different. You have the dedicated cutouts for the camera and the flash and all that, where with the standard 1.0, it's just more of a traditional, just standard cutout, as you can see there. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy slapped on. So install is pretty simple with this case. So literally I just kind of start with this side and then just push in, and that's all she wrote. So very simple installation. And as you can see guys, this case is extremely thin. I'm talking like paper thin, and it does not add any noticeable bulk. It feels literally like the phone has no case on it, which I absolutely love. Now looking at it, it does have this matte texture to it. So it does feel pretty good. It doesn't have like a crazy extreme grip, but it gives you enough grip to make sure that it feels very secure in your hand. I absolutely love the camera bump and the way they've done it here. I'm always a fan of cases that add a camera bump cutout like this, where the only thing exposed is what needs to be exposed. So I really, really like that. But like I said, you can see just how thin it is there. Now looking at the side with the standard 2.0, we do not have any dedicated buttons, but we do have a cutout here where you're able to push the real button, but it does stick out just a little bit at the bottom here. So I don't know if the video is going to pick that up, but literally you can feel that whenever you're holding it in the hand. You have some good little cutouts here for the lightning port and your speakers. So as you can see, dedicated holes that are cut out there for the speakers. On this side here, as you can see, we do have some cutouts once again for the volume up and down buttons and for the alert slider there. And then that's kind of the look of the top. So there we go. And then looking at the front, let me get that out of the way here. Looking at the front, very, very minimal lips on the forehead and chin, and we do have some on the sides, but once again, it's a very minimalist case, so that's kind of what to be expected. And then that's the look of the front, which you can see, guys. I mean, it is literally so thin, it doesn't even look like there's a case on it looking at it until you start to, mess around a little bit with the viewing angle. But that's the look there. It is tempered glass friendly, and that's the look where the cutout is for the speaker. So that is the case. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and get this installed here, which is their MagSafe magnet. Now, with this MagSafe magnet, it is $9, so it's an added accessory, but it's an Onyx Black, kind of matte black color, which I really, really like. And it's going to go very nicely and pair very nicely with the actual Onyx Black case. So you got some adhesive here on the back. But what's nice about these MagSafe rings is that since it's a magnet, it's gonna find where it needs to go and then automatically just apply. And then you just kind of push down. So that way you got it on there. And now we're good to go. Now we have MagSafe capabilities. We already had it because the case is so thin, but if you're someone that wants to use MagSafe accessories where your phone is gonna be held upright, then this is an added addition that's well worth the money. So now let's go ahead and do the wobble test real quick, and then we'll get over to the standard 1.0 because I really love that Arctic white color. So Onyx Black, no shaking on the front down, and then back down. Of course, we're gonna get some shaking going on because of that big old camera bump, but to be expected. I'm not really gonna do a clicky button test, but I can just tell you that the buttons are very easy to access because you're pushing the regular buttons. The alert slider does have a cutout there, but the only thing that's different with this is it's very flush. So it's not like the alert slider toggle is like embedded or recessed. So you're definitely going to want to use your fingernails when you're messing with it, but it is very easy to do so. So now let me grab my MagSafe charger. Let's do the MagSafe test real quick, and then we'll slap on the standard 1.0. Okay, so got my MagSafe charger here, so let's go ahead and slap it on. And as you can see there, guys, it is MagSafe charging compatible, but those MagSafe magnets are doing the job very well. They are very, very strong. As you can see there, I can literally just dangle my phone around. I'm shaking it pretty hard, and it's not coming off. I can definitely shake it hard enough where eventually I force it off. So that's one thing I love about this MagSafe ring, is that it's a very strong magnet and it's going to work flawlessly inside of your vehicles that have MagSafe chargers. So that MagSafe magnet feels fantastic against the MagSafe accessories in my car and inside of my home. I've used this MagSafe magnet on other tack cases, so I've been able to use it for quite a while and it's worked just fine. And when you're holding it, it's very slim, so you don't even really pay attention to it, but it does kind of add this little extra holding point when I'm holding my phone. So just somewhere where I usually would place my finger, it's just like the perfect spot, and just raised just enough where it feels like I have a little bit added grip as well to the back. So now let's go ahead and get this bad boy off real quick. Uninstall is super simple, no issues there. Same thing, volume side, push in, and there we go. There's Arctic White. Really, really like the look of Arctic White, especially with a space black iPhone 14 Pro here. I just really, really love the look of the kind of not clear, but clear, giving you kind of that duller appearance. As you can see there, you can see the Apple logo. Just looks really, really good in my opinion. I really like the lips that do go around the camera bump. As you can see there, they are nicely recessed in, so the lenses are going to be protected, but it's very thin. Everything matches as far as the color goes, so I really, really like that. As you can see there, you get your little pop of color with your darker power button there, because it is, once again, that cutout. But you can see how clear it is there as well. You can see the antenna bands and all that going on. There's the bottom, so you get a look of that. There's the sides, so you can get a look of the buttons there. Very, very thin, as you can see, once again. And that's the look at the top. Just to kind of do the wobble test, obviously we know that it's going to shake, but how to do it for the back. For the front, no issues, very, very flat. Feels fantastic in the hand, has the same texture, so it's got a kind of like this matte finish, so it feels good. I really would have loved to put that MagSafe ring on this one, because I think with the Arctic White and a black MagSafe ring would really set this case off even more. But at the end of the day, is what it is. But just to show you real quick, I'll grab it, slap it on. As you can see, it is MagSafe charging compatible, so there is no issues. But the MagSafe magnets find very well, but unfortunately, it's just not going to allow you to just swing my MagSafe charger around like the other one will. And it's mainly just because it has that little barrier difference in between this case and the phone's magnets. But once again, very solid looking case. Absolutely love it. It's the same price. Like I said, it's a $29 and $29 here. But like I said, if you use my link, you will get that extra 10% off. But guys, if you're someone that's a minimalist and you really, really like thin cases and just really want to set off your phone, but at the same time, you know, maybe you're like me and you love skins, but you're just afraid to just only go caseless with the skin. At least this gives you a little bit more protection than a skin. But it does, like I said, just look good as well, and adds a little bit of extra grip to the slippery stainless steel sides, at least on the Pro for sure. So there you go, guys. If you're interested, like I said, follow my links down in the description. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless. I'll see you on the next one.